Hello everyone, it's Sunday night. I hope you're all well. My name is Linda Dolke if you haven't met me before, and I'm a demonstrator with Stampin Up here in Australia. So I live on the east coast of Australia on the same side as Sydney but north of there. So for anyone who does not know that, that's where I am. I hope you've all had a great weekend. I'm tired tonight. We've had a big weekend. We went up to my dad's house, my dad and my stepmom, and then my brother and his boys came over, and we had family Christmas. Both my kids, my daughter and her boyfriend came with us. 5 of us in the one car. We all drove up there, about a 5-hour drive, and then it was pretty hot up in Tamworth too, so we all hung out indoors and had a nice Christmas lunch. And then last night everyone was pretty tired. The boys, my brother and his side of the family, all went. They usually camp when we go up there, so that was nice. Hello. I see we've got lots of people here today. So, and then this morning we spent the morning with them up there, and then this afternoon we drove home. So haven't been home that long. And then my son had a graduation party to go to. He finished his last week of school this week. So graduation party for him, and that's on tonight. So I had to drive him to that. Never stops, does it? Go. So how are we all? Anyone done anything fun and exciting this week? I've already told you about my weekend, so I'd love to hear what you guys have been up to. Yes, I did have a wonderful time. Thank you for asking, Margaret. Hi, Donna. Hi, Suzanne. We've got Margaret Griffith here as well. Hey, Deb, how are you? Nice to see you. Hello, Rose. How's it down in your neck of the woods? Oh, it's a beautiful day in Melbourne. That's good to know, Margaret. Excellent. Hot in Queensland. Well, yeah, it was hot in Tamworth too. Probably not as hot as Queensland, and certainly they don't have the humidity that you do up there in Queensland. In Tamworth, it's more of a dry heat. So it was 35 or 36 degrees, which is still warm enough, and but it was dry, very dry. Hey, Moira. Hey, Suzanne. Hi, Donna. Hey, Denise. How are you? Hey, Katrina. Oh, you had a Christmas breakup with a craft card group today, so that's nice. When do you guys go back again? Do you go back in February? Do you have January off? How does that work? Hello, Joan. Nice to see you. Hi, Patricia. All right, I see we've got a good crowd here already tonight, so I will get started because I've literally, like 5 minutes before this video, got back from dropping my son off to his party, so I'm not all that prepared. I've got a rough idea of what I think I might like to do, but let's switch over to the desk, and that's a good place to start, right? So this is, some of you will recognize this. This is my glass mat that I have been playing with, and this glass mat is not available yet, but next month, for people who join during our celebration special and when the mini catalog starts as well, it will be a free item together with joining as a demonstrator. So if you love one of these, you can join as a demonstrator for $169. You'll get $235 worth of products plus this mat. Okay, and the mat comes with this silicone mat which sticks onto it very nicely. So it's almost like it's weighted. It's heavy, and once you've got it down, it does not move around. It's got like these little, I don't know, not even feet, but it's like this silicone stuff sticks to the glass. So it's kind of, it grabs onto it. Interesting. And also this cleaning cloth, which I've been getting a lot of use out of. I used it tonight to clean my embossing folder here that I had used. This is one of our retiring embossing folders because, of course, the fact that we get a new mini, that's wonderful. But what it also means is that we have to say goodbye to the previous catalogue, which in this case is this one, the Christmas catalogue. This has been a great catalogue. I've loved working with all the different things in here. And so I'm going to do a little bit more working with something that's retiring tonight. Just having a look. What are we saying? Moana? Is that what you said there? Sorry, I missed that. Had 1 of 2 breakups for hubby today at Moana. Is that Pokies? Left at 8 a.m. and home 6:30. That's a long day, isn't it? Moana. Oh, Moama. Oh, okay. I'm thinking, is that like the movie? Right. I got it now. Okay. Thanks, Rose. That makes more sense to me. Oh, not until March. Wow, that's a big break, Donna. How will you cope in the meantime? You'll have to watch lots of videos and play with all your stuff. And then when you go back in March, you'll be able to show them all the gorgeous things that you've made. That'd be awesome. All right, so this is the mini catalogue that's retiring. We've got some lovely things in here. And I thought tonight, I've got some paper that I want to play with tonight from this suite. Now, let me double check. I'm actually going to check and see. It may have already retired, but I am just looking at that list right now. I know this paper has sold out, this Shining Brightly paper. The navy and gold glittered ribbon is not going to retire. It's going to carry over. But the star trinkets, those are already gone. The Stars at Night bundle is retiring, and I believe the Night Divine bundle is as well. Let me have a quick look. So this is on page 15. Yes, yes. So the Shining Brightly specialty paper has already gone, but at the moment, and the star trinkets have gone, but at the moment, as far as I know, everything else is still there, according to my list that I'm looking at right now. Okay, but I love this Oh Holy Night paper. And I've got a little bit left. I haven't got much left, but I thought we might play with that tonight because it's really nice. And it's getting very close to Christmas, so I'm probably not going to do a lot more playing with Christmas things at the moment, but I'll just do a little bit tonight. We have another group. Oh, so you're in more than one group. That's cool. Yes, of course you can join us here, Donna. That will get you through. All right, so this paper is absolutely beautiful. Excuse me. This is like a pebble path. The color is called pebble path, and it's kind of a little crisscross or diagonal design with little flowers in the middle. Really cute. Really like that. And on the back, we've got these gorgeous stars. I'm thinking I might use these tonight. Then we've got this one's kind of a little mosaic design, and then we've got some big stars on the back of that one. They're nice, aren't they? Now, I've got to get used to working in this part of my mat, okay, not down below, because on Friday night I made all of you probably go a little bit crazy and as I was working a little bit low. So my apologies for that. I know I drove poor Jody crazy. Hello, Susan. How are you going? So I'm just going to quickly go through this. I don't know if you can see that very close up. You can see the design of this one, but you kind of got to get close to it to see it. And then on the back here, it's just you can see I had it on the floor and I ran my chair over this corner. That's not a good way to treat your paper, is it? I shouldn't do that. But this part is still fine to use. So that's really nice. Then, oh, I've got another piece of that. Okay, I might put that to one side because that's a good size. I might be able to use it. Then that's that one again. And then this one is really nice. It's got like a desert design on it, which I really rather like. It's a bit abstract, and I like that. You know, down here you've got what looks like some, you know, I don't know, Sahara Desert or something like that. So that's pretty good. Yes, you can see. Oh, good. Well, I'm going to try, and if you can yell at me, you've got me here live tonight, so you can yell at me in capital letters if I keep pulling it out of the screen. So I need to get better at doing it up the top here. So that's what I'm going to try and focus on tonight. So this is all parts of that paper. Okay, this one actually had like a scene of Bethlehem down the bottom, but I've used all those pieces up, so I've just got some of the sky left. And then on the back, it's got these lovely little stars on a copper clay background. I just love all the, like the combination of blues with like desert colors. I think that's rather nice. So I've just discovered there's a butterfly sitting on here that shouldn't be, but anyway, that's okay. And then this is one like little fans, isn't it? And that's in the copper clay again. And then we've got that one on the back. So I'm actually going to pull in a couple of these tonight. I have a couple that I really like, and I'm deciding, I'm thinking I might like to use these sand hills. So let me move this out of the way, the mat. The other thing is I don't want to go too long tonight because my phone doesn't have a huge amount of charge. So that's not, I know that's not great. But let me put this, I'm going to put this in at 11.5, and I'm going to come across here, and I'm just going to come down with this, and then I'm going to go 7.5 this way. So I've got kind of some desert looking pieces in the front there, and like just a fun sky. And then what I thought I might do, I probably will put a mat around this, but I thought I would try putting this on this piece so I can see some of the stars around the outside. So I'm really letting my my DSP do my talking on this card tonight. So let's see, how wide do we have this? That is 10 centimeters. I don't really want to go less than that. Okay, I could cut the centerpiece smaller. Well, let's work on the centerpiece first, and then I'll decide whether or not that needs to be smaller. I thought I would use this set is also retiring, and I'm going to use this one. I thought, sending good tidings in this season of cheer. The only thing is, I don't think I've put this one together yet, and it just occurred to me, oh, I have put it together. Phew. I was thinking, guys, you guys are watching me put all my stamps together lately, but no, it is already together. So I know there's a couple in there I haven't put on the blocks, and I'm just going to pop this on block E. That's a good idea, Subu. So if your paper gets wrinkled, screw it up to use it. Yes, you absolutely can. That's a great idea. All right, so I'm deciding. I'm thinking I might go with, well, I go Night of Navy or black, because I was thinking about putting a black mat around this, and I could go black on this as well, or I could just go Night of Navy. Maybe that's what I'll do, so it's not quite as stark. And I can still use a black mat if I want to. So I'm going to ink this up. I keep reminding myself, move up the top, move up the top. All right, so that's looking pretty good. And then I want to have this centered, and like I said, I can cut this down a little bit if I want to. So let's put that there in the middle. I like this set because it's nice and clear. You've just got lovely big clear words, you know, the lettering is super clear. So I've used this Wishing You a Merry Christmas quite a bit with the handcrafted, what's it called? Handcrafted element set, the one with the ornament, and I used it in the middle. But you can, you know, you can use any of them, but I really like that one in the middle of the ornament. All right, so that's, it almost looks black, doesn't it? You can hardly see it's navy. All right, so that's looking really good. Now, if I wanted, what I'm worried about on here, the width of this, okay, it's not, there's not going to be, I can't see a lot of this. And so I'm thinking about cutting this down a little bit, but then if I put a mat on it, I'm going to need it small. I'm going to need, the mat's going to make it a little bit bigger anyway. All right, that's 7.5. So let's go 0.5 centimeter off here on the side. And then I'm going to go 6.5. So it's going to be 0.5 centimeter again on the other side. So now I've got a narrower piece. And it's similar from the top and the bottom. So at the moment, this is 11.5. So let's take 0.5 centimeter off at the top and 0.5 centimeter off at the bottom. And let's see how that looks. Actually, that's pretty good. I don't mind that. That looks nice. All right, so let me grab some. I think I do want to use black. Or what do you think, guys? Black or navy? Let's have a look at both. So I've got some black here. And that's how this would look if I put a piece of black behind it. And here's a piece of navy. Now the black is going to stand out more against this piece here at the back, but the navy is also really nice. What do we think? Oh, that's true. Screwed up paper does make great flowers. You are correct. It does. Night of Navy, says Joan. All right. Night of Navy it is. Now, just bear in mind, we might lose a little bit of, well, not completely. I don't think we lose it too much against this. But this one, obviously, would stand out more against that background. But they both look fine. Okay, so, yep, everyone's saying navy, so that's the one we're going to do. All right, so this piece right now should be 6.5, I think. Yep, 6.5. So that means I want this piece to be 7. I want it to be 0.5 centimeter wider. And the length of it, I think, is 10.5. Yep, so we want this to be 11. So 0.5 centimeter longer on each side. And then this piece is going to go right here on top. So let me grab some glue for that. I'm thinking, Tombo, but you could use seal or tape or whatever you want to use. Whatever floats your boat, really. Has anyone else really enjoyed using this paper? I haven't used it as much as I should have. It's lovely, but yeah, it's going to be hot here tomorrow. And on Tuesday, I think we're in for a 40-degree day. 40 or 41 or something silly. I don't know. I did see it was going to be super. Maybe I was looking at Tamworth, but I know it's going to be hot. 40, I think, in Sydney. So, right. So that's how that's looking. That looks really nice. And then I'm going to cut this piece to be, now that this is on a smaller piece, I can cut a little bit at the sides and it will look fine. So I'm going to go 13.8 by 9.5. So I'm cutting it down a tiny bit because this piece is going to be 0.5 centimetre bigger on each side. So this one's going to be 10 by 14.3, which is basically your card. Oh, that is already the right size. That's your card front size. So let's put this piece. Oh, hang on. I just pulled out the black piece. Well, what am I doing? I'm a silly ning-nong. That's okay. Let's do Night of Navy because that's what we agreed, right? So we're going to go 10. Do that again. And we're going to go 14.3. If ever you're wondering about the measurement sizes for cards, basically everything revolves around the fact that we're using half a sheet of A4. All right, so I'm going to pop this onto the navy piece. It would also look nice on the, would also look nice on that, wouldn't it? Don't you think that would look nice too? I like the pebble path, but I had originally in my head had the idea of like a starry sky background. That's why I was thinking. I think I will stick with that, but that also would look really nice. You don't cope well in the heat? No, a lot of people don't. I used to love it when I was younger. Oh gosh, I loved hot weather. Bring it on, you know. And then, I don't know, menopause maybe? I don't know what it is, but I don't like it as much as I used to. Don't know. Let's get that straightened up. Looking good. Good thing about Tombow is you can kind of wriggle it into place and make sure it's right before you glue it down properly. You love the heat, not the cold. Yeah, I still prefer warmer weather than cold weather. I really don't like the cold weather. Of course, my husband loves cold weather. Coming from Michigan, where there's loads and loads and loads of snow, give him cold weather any day. Now, I can use any dimensionals here, but I'm going to use the black ones because I'm working with such dark colors. So I'm putting dimensionals to make this centerpiece a little higher, which I think will look rather nice. So let's grab this. So it's a pretty simple card. And this time of the year, if you're still making Christmas cards now, you want your cards to be simple, right? We don't want anything convoluted or difficult to work with now. All right, I'm liking this. I think it looks really good. But I'm thinking instead of white, it should go on crumb cake. So I am going to bring in a piece of crumb cake, and I just noticed I've got a piece here. I've got a few pieces cut to size already just because they're in my scrap drawer. So I'm going to cut, this is half a sheet of A4 and I'm folding it in half again. So crumb cake is featured in the colours here. So now we could also add, and I think we should, some bling before I stick this down in the form of, you know, like a strip across here. I think would look really nice. And I'm just thinking whether that should be gold or silver. The gold would look better with this Sahara background. The silver might look better with the stars. I don't know. Shall we get both and have a look? Okay, so this is the self-adhesive silver and gold glimmer paper. I absolutely love it, and Leslie does too, right? Oh, do you know the coldest? I have had a few really, really cold days, but when I went to visit my husband some years ago, it was just before he emigrated here, actually, and I was bringing him home with me to live here forever. And that was pretty full on, and that was in beginning of 2016, and we were, for anyone who knows the area at all, we were in a place called Marquette, which is in the upper peninsula of Michigan, so right across the water from the Canadian border, and well, the body of water between Marquette and Canada, you know, that's the border. And we had to catch a plane back to Detroit, and the plane left at like 6 o'clock in the morning. It was freezing cold. It was first week of January, and a couple of days after New Year's, and it was so cold that the plane couldn't take off because they had to de-ice the plane in order for the plane to actually get off the ground. And so they had these trucks out there with big hoses hosing down the plane so we could take off. They couldn't turn the plane on. There was no air conditioning. It was absolutely freezing. So yeah, that was super, super cold. All right, so what do we think? Do we think a bit of gold glimmer, or do we think silver? The silver looks better with the blue. The gold looks better with the yeah, I don't know. Which way do we want to go? They're both nice. Yeah, I don't think it's the sun. Well, maybe it is, but I think it's us. Yeah, I'm not a fan of humidity either, Rose. Nice on both. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just deciding which looks better. So different people have said different things. Donna said gold. Leslie said silver. Megan said silver. Katrina said silver. Anita said silver. Denise says gold. But the first person that I can see to guess or to have their vote was Donna, and Donna said gold. So gold it is, guys, because that's what Donna said. So I am actually going to take a strip. Actually, you know what? I've already got some. Let me just grab some. I've got some in my this bucket here. There you go. There's a gold strip I've had from before. That's in my scrap bucket, and I'm going to make it 6.5 centimeters because I know that that's how wide our piece of paper is that we're working with. And we're going to flick our finger over until the backing starts to separate. So it's harder on a small piece, but after a little while it does start to come. I hope you can see that. And I can get my finger in there and just peel that whole backing off. So this is sticky. See? Love that. And I'm going to pop that straight across down here. And I can hear Merlot. He is snoring. Now, we've got to decide. This might be enough on this card, apart from maybe some bling. I could put a ribbon here on the side, like the gold and navy ribbon. We could do that. That would look good. And we've got a lot of choices for bling as well. We've got some gold, such as we've got these little guys. We've got silver and gold in those, but seeing as I've used gold here, I want to probably continue with the gold theme. Oh, look, I've already got a bow. I didn't even know that was there. So we could stick a little bow on the end here. That would look rather good, don't you think? And then this beautiful silver, the gold and navy ribbon is just divine. Isn't it beautiful? So shall we do that? I didn't even realize there was already a ribbon in the end. No ribbon, says Rose. Ooh. Yeah, I think the aircon's still on here too, Megan. Yeah, I try and stay away from Queensland in the middle of summer, to be honest. Mind you, if I had to go there, I would still go there. But, yeah, humidity is not great in the middle of summer, is it? No ribbon, no ribbon. Okay, maybe... Oh, Leslie says ribbon, yes. So I don't know. I'm going to cut it because I've got this lovely little bow already made. And then we'll just see whether or not. Just noticed And this is how it would look if we put that on there. It is very pretty. And it would sit there and that bow would pop up to the side. So that would look nice, but we don't need to have the ribbon. You like the ribbon, Megan? Leslie likes the ribbon too. I'm sorry, Rose. You might be outvoted, honey. We might not have. We might have people telling us that the ribbon is. Well, the thing is, I have a lot of this stuff. Isn't this the most beautiful thing? Look how gorgeous it is. I love this. I'm so glad they're not retiring it. It's very exciting to me that they're not retiring that, because that means that I can keep using it, and it will still be available. And I love a good shiny ribbon. Well, the interesting thing is, what have I done with my glue dots? Because we need glue dots to stick on ribbon. I have got a little bit just here. Here we go. Which way will that go? I think it'll go this way. So I just stick my, whatever it is I want to stick onto the glue dot. So it's now sitting on the roll just like this. And then we're going to peel it off and the glue dot comes with it. And I love that. I'm just going to pop it right there above that little. But I think we still do need bling. So our options for bling, we've got the gold festive pearls. Those would look good. And then we also have, I've got the gold blooming pearls. These are not retiring, so these are really nice. Oh, we also have sequins in like bronze. The bronze would look interesting because it would go tie in with the Sahara kind of a theme. But the other one that I think would look nice would be the brush metallics. So these are nice as well. And we've got those in gold and bronze. I wouldn't go with copper, but I would possibly use one of those. So there's a couple of options. What do we think? Combines both colour themes. Well, there you go. Bronze or copper? So Jody's saying bronze or copper. Subu's saying the brighter gold bling. So you mean like one of the blooming pearls or the festive pearls possibly. Either of those would work, I think. Well, while we're deciding, let's stick this on our base and then I'll look back and see what everyone's saying. So this week I've got a lot on. I've got to get my craft along projects in the mail. Now I have been a little bit, I have been reluctant to say when craft along is because I've been kind of working it out. Originally I was thinking I would do it on the Saturday between Christmas and New Year, but my husband and I, it's his birthday on the Friday and we're going out, we're going down to, well, I can't say because he doesn't know where we're going, but suffice to say I'm taking him out to somewhere special on the Friday night that requires us to go down to Sydney. And with that in mind, what does white bling look like? Yeah, that could possibly work as well. I'm still thinking, well, that we've got like the, oh, these are more silver than white, aren't they? These sequins. So I'm going to, but the bronze would work. These bronze ones. They're interesting. I quite like the gold or the bronze on here as well. Tough decision. So what is everyone saying? Is there a consensus at all? Brighter gold bling, says Subu. Bronze or copper, says Jody. Bronze, says Donna. Gold, says Glenda. Copper clay. Oh, yes, I do have those ones as well. The copper clay. Yeah, that could also work. And I've got Pebble Path in the in color dots as well. Festive gold one goes with glimmer paper and ribbon. Yeah, I am. That's true. These do, and these are like they're not overstated because they're quite small, so they're quite pretty. Whereas these ones would be larger. Maybe we'll go with these. All right. So, okay, said Pebble Path. You didn't. Yeah, they are actually silver. They're. I mean, you could get away. They're like matte silver, which means it makes them look kind of white. But yeah, here they under the mirror, under the camera there, they look more white. But with it like a little bit of a shine on them, they kind of look silver. So does anyone know is it written what they're supposed to be? They're in the annual catalogue, those ones. So that would be interesting. Hey Shannon, nice to see you. Kay said Pebble Path. All right, let me have a quick look, Kay. Going to have one more look. I know what I can't use. I can't use snowflakes. That would look just wrong. Not having those. So these are the in-color dots, these ones here, and the Pebble Path ones are hidden up under the top here. Let's see. These ones. So they're like very sort of similar to the darker color here in this. But I think you're right. I'm still leaning towards the gold. I think the gold will just sort of keep it all in the theme. But those are nice, Kay. Really nice. And Margaret said no bling at all. Look, I don't think anyone can agree tonight. Oh, well, that's okay. So in that case, I am just going to pop on a couple of these little tiny gold festive pearls, which would be quite nice. So let's have one here. They're only little, so they're not going to overwhelm. So for the people who don't want any bling, they won't be too upset because these are only small. And then the people who want other colors, well, I'm sorry. We just can't keep everybody happy. You know what? I'm just thinking I could put this one over the top of the eye, and it could be the dot at the top of the eye, kind of. There you go. I'm going to call that one a finish card. Very, very simple tonight. I'm sorry, I haven't got the brain power after driving most of the day and, you know, all the family stuff. I don't think I've got the mental capacity for anything complicated. Oh well, that's fine. Oh, and these are left over, still on my desk, left over from the stuff we did on Friday night. Aren't these pretty? Look at them. How gorgeous are those? So you've got Blackberry Bliss, and I think this is Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather, unless that's Highland Heather and Fresh Freesia. I think I had it right the first time, though. They're beautiful. I love the shine on them. So those are coming. These ones are not available yet. They're coming on the 4th of January. 4th of January, you can get those. So apart from the fact that a lot of what you were trying to see on Friday night was completely out of your line of vision, apart from that, how did we do on Friday night? Did you like those projects? I've got these left over from those. So, you know, they're very pretty, aren't they? Little butterflies. They were the ones I sprayed on that second card to make that that interesting background. And I thought they were rather nice. So there we go. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. I'm really glad you like it. All right. I need to keep it pretty simple. Shall we do one more card? Oh, good. You saw the replay, Donna. Excellent. All right. Yeah, they're just nice, aren't they? All those lovely purple things. I love all those colors together. I think they look so beautiful. So I'm deciding whether do I do something now with something. Let's see. Let's have some votes. Do we do something that's retiring that we're saying goodbye to, or do we do something something new? Would you like something new or something retiring? That is my question to you. I'm interested to see what you think. Oh, we got a few different things. Okay, new says Megan, new says Jody, retiring says Shannon. New. All right, sorry, Shannon, you're outvoted tonight. New it is. All right. Now, the next question I have for you, do you want me to do something different other than the lavender stuff? I could do something just with the paper tonight and make it nice and quick because they are going to be quick cards tonight. Or I can choose a totally new suite, something we haven't seen yet. I'm starting to play with new stuff. It's very exciting. All right. Different says Leslie. No lavender says Megan. Lavender says Donna. Donna, I can show you. You might have missed it. I did do, if no one else wants lavender, these were some other cards that I am working on to go out with my catalogs, and I thought they came out really nice. And I just used a vellum postage stamped postage die, one of the postage dies that we've got in that lavender set, and some of the beautiful paper, and then a couple of sprigs of lavender from the dies. Tied them off with a bit of linen thread and stamped a sentiment down the bottom, and they turned out really nice. That one I used some of those beautiful gems. I love the gems. I'm so excited about those. I've actually just ordered the second pack. All right, the earthy colors in the lavender. I know they look so good, don't they, Jamie? I agree. Just, I think it's the crumb cake and the purple. Just looks so good. So, all right, so I've got, here's another suite. Let's have a little play with this one. This will probably be the next one. I'm still got a couple of days of things I want to focus on with the lavender stuff. So you'll see photographs of those things coming up. But I'm starting to play around with another suite. The only thing is with this one, these, I haven't put them together yet. These are both cling stamps, both cling sets. So that's a little unusual. So maybe I'll just do a quick card tonight. These ones you can see let's open them so you can see them. So they're both rubber stamps. There's a lot of detail. I'm sort of glad these are in rubber because there is such fine detail in these. What I do like about them is that they've written the botanical names of the 3 different plants. So this one is actually vanilla. You can see the vanilla pods here. Okay. This one is, what did we work out? Prunus Julius, which I can't remember what that one was. Oh, almond. That's what that is. Okay. It's almond. And then this one is, it was Janine that told me this. So I was very happy when she helped me out with, because this one had me stumped. But this is almond. And then this one is cacao, or what we know is made into cocoa. So they're 3 plants that you may well be familiar with, or certainly with the things that they make. And I love that it's got some nice sort of little backgrounds and other bits and pieces, some nice words in there as well. Then the other set, so the set is actually called, let me double check, I think it's called, I don't want to say, it's something nature. Is it Notes of Nature? It might be, I don't think it actually is. It usually takes its name from the paper. Okay, so the name of the suite is Nature's Sweetness. And so the paper is called Nature's Sweetness. And the paper is gorgeous. Okay, love it. This is the paper. So beautiful. It's a specialty paper. So it's got this beautiful foil on one side with, this is like a script. Beautiful. And on the background, on the back there, we've got like a ledger, but the pecan pie is the color. It's beautiful. I'll do the ice cream probably maybe next week, I was thinking. The other thing is I'm thinking I'm not going to do a live next Sunday night because that's Christmas Eve. And, I'm sure a lot of people would like to be spending that with their families. So I won't do one next Sunday night. So I'm going to have the night off, and I'm sure you guys will all probably be having it off as well. So, well, that's interesting. This is the one that I think I ended up with somehow 3 pieces of this one sheet. I got lucky and got an extra sheet in my pack. And then this one is beautiful, just gold on one side. And then we've got the different emblems from those 3 plants that I just talked about on this side. This one is actually those 3 plants again, and you can cut this into card fronts to make the world's easiest cards ever. Okay, I think they're really clever. And on the other side of that one, you've got this like a distressed kind of a grid, but it's gold foil. Aren't they beautiful? Super, super gorgeous. Love it. This one has got like a very faint script with some distressing and dottage, because we love saying that. And the back of that one is the gold. That might be my favorite piece. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's super shiny. It's beautiful. They're very, very lovely. And this one is the Pebble Path again. We love that color tonight, don't we? With white images. And on the back of that, we've got some gold dottage on some script, which is all about all sorts of botanical flower stuff. So you can read it if you want to, but, it's not especially interesting unless you like that kind of thing. All right, so that's beautiful. That's a piece I've already cut off. And then this one, Pebble Path again. And the back is gold plants. Just beautiful. I love them all. I just think they're gorgeous. So I think that they're so beautiful that we could start with any of them. It wouldn't really matter. But seeing as we want to do just a quick card, I'm thinking, let me pull out. I'm going to bring out, I've got some note cards and envelopes here. I don't know if you guys have the note cards and envelopes. I love them. You get 20 cards and 20 envelopes, and they're a much smaller size. So this is the size of the envelopes, you can see. All right. You can get them in different colors. You can get white, you can get vanilla, and you can, oh, can we still get crumb cake? We used to be able to get crumb cake. I'm not sure if we still can. I need to check that. So then we've got, they're already pre-scored for you, which makes life super easy. And I still fold it down and flatten it with my bone folder. All right, so I'm just going to make a really simple, little card. Okay, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to use this grid with the Notes of Nature because I think it's really nice. And that does mean that I need to put this stamp together. I've actually got a couple to put together, but that's okay. I know how much you love watching me put my stamps together. I just know you do. All right, so this is kind of the more broken edge is down the bottom here. I'm going to pop that down. I'm going to find the join at the back of my label here, and I'm going to dog ear the join on the two sides, and then I'm going to pull off the whole stamp, label and all. Okay, everything comes off, all the sticky, all the everything. Just realized my block E I have still got. I can do this on block D. I'll do it crossways on block D because I just used block E and I haven't cleaned up that stamp yet. I'm going to pull off these backings now, and then this is the more broken side, so that means that's the side that is going to match up with my stamp. And you can see where the edge of the label goes and match it up to the outside of the stamp. And that just makes it super easy. And now it's together, ready to go. And, you know, we're all sorted. All right, so I'm going to start with, I'm going to go in here with some, I'm thinking Pebble Path. And I don't know, maybe that's going to be too dark. So the two colors in it are Pebble Path. There's only two colors, Pebble Path, Pecan Pie, and Gold. I mean, gold isn't like a color that we have, but it's an accent. So I'm actually going to use a scrap. Let me just get one. A scrap here. And I'm thinking, do I want, yeah, I want the pecan pie, and I'm going to ink it up, and I'm going to stamp it off on my scrap, and then I'm going to stamp it. Actually, I'm going to have it this way. I'm going to stamp it here on my note card, like so. I don't want it as dark as this. I just wanted it light because I'm going to be stamping something over the top. And I'm going to stamp this off again. And this time I'm going to bring it across a little more. So we've kind of got a couple of them here like this. All right, now I'm going to use the Pebble Path, and I'm going to use, this is a really nice stamp, this one here with the little leaves. I'm going to pull the backing off that, pop it down so the stem is facing down towards me, and I'm going to grab my pull off. I've been saying this for a long time. I do have a video that shows you how to do this in more detail, but just watching what I'm doing would give you enough information to be able to put your stamps together this way, to put the labels on them. And I love that it's so easy, and because you can see through your acrylic blocks, it just makes it super easy to get it right every time and not mess it up. Right, so this time I'm going to go into the Pebble Path, and this time I'm not going to stamp it off. I'm going to go over the top. So I'm using this grid as a background, and it's just going to look like this. I do have some dottage in here as well. And then we have some really nice greetings, actually. The greetings are, today is all about you. Happy birthday. Just a little note to say hello, which is the one I think I want to use. And thanks for making me smile. They're all nice. They're really lovely, actually. So the dottage, this one with these two little dots going off here to the top, I'm going to have those at the top there. I'm going to grab my, hope no one's getting bored watching me put my stamps together. Because I didn't even really know I was going to be using this set tonight, I wasn't prepared, but that's okay. That's all right. So there's the two little dots going off in their own direction. Let's pull that. So it's going to match up like this, and it does. And I'm going to come in here with my pebble path. I'm not going to stamp it off this time. And I'm going to change the direction of it so that we're getting a little bit of dottage going on here as well. Now, we get to decide whether we want to have a piece of gold going down the side. I'm just going to have like a strip running down the side of this card, or whether we prefer the other one I like is this one with the script, this one. But I think maybe the gold would be, this is nice, but also this gold piece is really nice. So we've got a couple of choices. What do we think? Let's cut a piece of this. I mean, it's already been cut at one point. Everyone's very, very quiet, so I'm assuming I'm going to go 2 centimeters wide. And these cards are 12.7, so I'm going to make it slightly less. I'm going to go 12.2, so about half a centimeter less. And let's pop this on here at the side. I may come in and add some more dots in a minute, but this is a start. And I'm going to add some Tombow to the back. I have my leaves going up. They are directional, so you want to have them going up the right way. Like this. Okay, let's see. I'm going to add some more dots. I'm not even going to re-ink. I'm going to have some light dots. That looks better. And down the bottom, just a little note to say hello, because I really like that one. I like something that says just a little note to say hello, or something just because. I think it's nice to send cards sometimes to people, not because there's a reason, just because you wanted to, right? Don't you think that's a nice thing to do? Right, so now, where did I put my page of labels? Did anyone see what I did with them after I used the last one? I probably put it underneath these papers that I was trying to, yep, I did. This one. Just a little note to say hello. I think we're all going to like different sides of this paper. It's just such pretty paper. It's so beautiful. Let's put this on a block. Peel off the back. And it's going to go this way. And let's come in here with our pebble path, because that's the darker colour. And I'm going to pop that down the bottom here. Like that. Oh, it's a tiny bit crooked. Oh, well. You know what, if you were really worried, like if I got it really, really crooked, I could put it on a banner and stick the banner over the top. In fact, I still could do that. Maybe I will. I don't know. All right. Now, I feel like it needs, let's see, have I got close by some linen thread? Because linen thread is always good. The other thing we could use is maybe like some gold twine. That would look nice as well. But I think linen thread in this, because it's sort of the gold and a little bit of earthiness to it as well. So let's move some things out of the way. I know I've got some here on my desk. Here we go. Let's go in here with some linen thread. I'm going to tie it. Oh, got my fingers all messed up then. And let's get the loops worked out. I'm going to have I think a black toe tomorrow. My son this morning at the breakfast table, we were all 11 of us, I think there was there 11? I think it was 11 around the well, actually no, there was 12 of us all around the table, and my son and I were sitting quite close together, and he moved his chair in with all his weight on the chair and plopped it onto my toe, which wasn't very good. It was very, very bad and made me very, very upset because I was in a lot of pain. And it's spent today going gradually blue, and I think by tomorrow it will be black. So that was fun. It definitely needs bling. Absolutely. It's just a simple little card, right? Yeah, it really hurt. It really hurt, guys. And it was like everyone was sitting at the table. It was a lull in conversation except for the blood-curdling scream that came from me. Just one of those things. Oh, it's okay, Monique. Never too late, right? I think the script paper would look nice with the card too. I think it'd be a really nice thing. And also, I like this script piece, this field note. That would be really nice as well. And I could have put that across the top here and down. In fact, I still could. I might even do that, you know. I think it's really pretty. But I don't want to make you sit and watch me put together another stamp. But anyway. All right, so now it needs bling. So let's grab some. I'm just thinking, does this set actually have bling in the set, or does it not? Oh, it does. It does have it. Oh, let me see. See if I've got it here, because I did buy the whole suite. And I'm wondering if it's in my box here. Does anyone remember? Any of you demonstrators, do you remember what it is that goes with this? Oh, you like the card? Good. Excellent. Oh, I could also use, these would be nice, brush basket butterflies. They'd look good with this, don't you think? But here's what's actually meant to go with it. These are little cork rounds. See these? How cute are they? Little cork rounds. I love them. I think I need to use those because they're fun. But before I do that, before I put them all on, I'll probably end up putting that field note on. So let me see. All right, so these are interesting because they're like literally, they're soft. They're little pieces of cork. So they're fun. And then I'm going to go, we've got mostly, well, half are big ones and half are small ones. So I'll do one bigger one down the bottom there, and then we'll do a couple of small ones up the top. And I still am tempted to put that field note on because I really like it. So there you go. They're the cork rounds. Something new to show you. I think they're super cute. Really, really like the set. I think they have outdone themselves with some of the beautiful pieces in this catalogue. It's lovely, and you guys are really going to love it. So there you go. Something old, something that's retiring, and this beautiful Oh Holy Night paper is going to be going. Okay, so if you love it, grab it. The Joy to You set is also going. These are available until the 3rd of January if they don't sell out first. I'll be really surprised if that Oh Holy Night paper lasts that long, to be honest. It might, but I'll be surprised if it does. And then this is all new stuff. So we've got the cork rounds. We've got the beautiful stamp set, lovely and sweet, the Notes of Nature. And we've also got that gorgeous, gorgeous specialty paper with the pecan pie, the pebble path, and the gold, which is really stunning. It's just beautiful. I love it. So much niceness in here, and all this gorgeous little gold bits sort of shining up at you. Just beautiful. So there we go. That's it from me tonight, guys. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. We're going to just do a couple of simple, easy ones tonight. What do you think? Do we like these? I know they're a little bit different, but I kind of do like them. Oh, hello, Lynn. You found somewhere to watch the... You managed to get on somewhere. Nice to see you. Thank you for a lovely coffee and breakfast the other day. I really enjoyed that. Oh, hello, it's from Canada. Hi. I'm just about to finish. I'm sorry I missed you. Well, you missed me, kind of, didn't you? Oh, well, that's okay. You can always watch the replay. You're very, very welcome. And I will be live again on Tuesday for Technique Tuesday. That's Tuesday afternoon. And then Friday night, of course, for the next Friday night live. But next Sunday night, I will not be live. I did mention Craft Along. That will be between Christmas and New Year. Because we're probably going out with hubby. This is the story I got halfway through the Friday night. I didn't want to organise too much the next day in case we decide to stay down to Sydney. I don't think we will, but in case we do, I don't think I should do it that Saturday. So I may move it back to the previous Thursday. That's the plan at the moment. Okay, so there we go. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'll switch back to me so you get my face again for a second. Here I am. So lovely to see you all. Don't forget, we've got so much coming up for you over the next few weeks. We do have our retiring stuff, which you're welcome to purchase anything you've seen me use tonight. And I will put all the details in the description below this video. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss me when I go live again. All right, you guys, have a fantastic week. Don't get too stressed. Take it easy. Try and breathe deeply and just don't worry too much about all the Christmas stuff because it's not worth it, right? You just need to have a little bit of peace in your life, even if it is the week before Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody, if I don't get to see you again before Christmas. And I'll be back again with you soon. Bye-bye.